Well, good morning, folks. And needless to say, yesterday didn't go quite as speedy and as planned. So, one thing I did do was sort the bed out yesterday. So I think I've gained about 11, 12 centimeters of space by basically concertinaing or overlapping the slats. So they now bunch together a little bit more, and the mattress fits within the frame perfectly now. There's no wasted space. So that means more room, obviously, further down the van. However, I didn't get the electric sorted last night. So, yeah, it's a bit of a cold night, but it's fine. So that's my finished panel. That's where the batteries are going to sit on top. And that is the one where it's going to sort of fit the side of the wheel arch. That's where the distribution panel is going to sit in. So I'm happy-ish with them. I was kind of hoping for a different finish on it. Not so shiny, actually. A bit more sort of dull matte finish, because it did say matte on the tin. But other than that, yeah, it's all right. So that's where I'm going to mount my 3 batteries. So that's the side, so I need to go and construct that in there. And then get the batteries and everything mounted on, which is going to be a pain now I've got the bed in there, but you know, whatever, I'll work around that. So like I say, it was different than I was hoping for, but I like the fact it's used. I like the fact that it tells a story. It's part of the original van as well, so it's the floor of the original van. And obviously it's serving a purpose, saving me money, saving the planet, all those types of things. If you're after like an idea of where I got this from, I saw this Liam Coalition Vans, Liam the Terrible and Rick are putting together a van, and they're putting together this system in the van, and they're doing batteries over the top and panel installation in there. So I figured that is quite an ingenious thing, because just to come into the back of the van, get access to the panel at the side there for all your wiring and that kind of stuff, is quite a cool thing. I don't have to kind of bend down in the middle of the van anywhere or root around in the middle of a cupboard or anything. It's just there, and it does come, not shown it yet, but it does come with these 2 pieces there, so you do end up with quite a clear finished little product. And I'm trying to work out right now whether my alignment's correct up or down. Looks correct to the floor, to the top maybe not a bit. Does it need moving? Yeah, I'm going to move that. I think it looks higher on that side than that side. So yeah, readjust that and then start cabling up. And then once I've run all the cables into there for all the stuff that I want to do, then like I say, I can pack it up. I'll run some conduit down the back as well, so it allows me to pass cables through that side to this side. And then from then, put the batteries on top, get it all braced up, put the end plates on. This is why every job takes much longer. I was just going to put the 2 max fans back in there and have done with it and seal it all, but I thought, you know what, I'll do all the cabling for the kitchen area and all the cabling over that side, and then I need to label everything and then pull it through now before I do the installation. Then I can put the top on, then I can do the batteries. Oh well, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing right. So I've put my cabling in on the kitchen area for the fridge, the light and the pump. And then as a bridge across, I'm actually just using the strut of the bed. Once I've finished running all my cables, I'll cover that off so it's you know, nice and safe then. But for now, I'm just running all the cables through a piece of conduit, and then I'm just running these little sticky tabs with a tie wrap. So it's just these little things, sticky tab and then tie wrap through, and then that secures it all the way along. And then I'll do the same down that side to bring everything into where the wiring is going to go. But these are the things where you think, oh, I'll do it all, you know, take me 5 minutes, and then an hour later you're only that far. So as part of the kit, obviously a few of you noticed last time I was just sort of using the edge of wires just to be sort of connected in there. But as part of the kit, they give you these crimped ends and a crimper as well, so you end up with a nice crimped end that goes in there. So I'm just crimping up things at the moment. Like these two are for front and rear max fans, so that's fine being on the same one, and I don't want to kind of waste it. I'm not sure I'd use a remote control on the fans or not, simply because the fans are just always on and they come with their own remote control, and even if you were to power them on and off, it wouldn't start the max fans. So I'll just put them on the non-remote control section over there. Right, I think that's enough things wired in right now. A lot of them are just cables with nothing on the end for now. But things like my outside lights, the roof lights and the awning light are in there. So yeah, I think it's time to put the top on and get some batteries installed. Right, for the next phase, EcoFlow have supplied a template, and the template marks out the foot of the battery. So this is obviously fixed down, the battery sits inside there, and then you get these straps as well to strap the batteries down. And there we go. Yes, that one has got two straps. The first one's only got one, but I did find the second strap somewhere. There it is. So I'll do that in a minute. I thought I only had one strap per battery, but I'm definitely missing the middle bracket to give it a foot plate. However, it is screwed into the back wall, into the struts on the side of the van. So that one's not going anywhere either. This one, the foot plate kind of secures its footprint, and then they strap it down, whereas the back one is physically kind of attached to the side of the van. So they're not going anywhere, but that took an awful lot of time. It would have been easier if someone hadn't fitted the bed. In hindsight, it's probably easy to take the bed off again. It's like 20 minutes, take that all off and then fit these. But yeah, hindsight is a wonderful thing. Right, so everything's connected to the hub. All the batteries are mounted and everything's now working through the outlets. So power it up and see what it looks like. So we're all wired up now. Let's go into the app, turn lights on. Woohoo! So now you can see the awning light as well for the first time, and all the other ones are coming as well. So if I want an outside light on, I can do it from the control panel inside there, or just via the software. Just turn them on and off. Sometimes there's a delay. I will not lie. And sometimes the app thinks that it's still on. There you go, you saw that. So not sure what's going on with that one, but it is going away through the internet and back down and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so right now it's using 84 watts to put all the lights on all the way around the outside, and both max fans and lights are on as well. So yeah, it's not so bad. So this is what the workshop looks like without the mains lights on. That's just off the van. And I like that because that gives quite a good entrance light.
Yeah.
Just down on the floor. And then obviously the rest of it is all illuminated. Woo! Hopefully you're going dizzy now. Woo, woo.